Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Saludos. Chats. See the likes up. Okay, we got 2 likes. That's it. we good. What up, what up, what up, what up? It's a super late night shit. No, it's not. I did some late night shit. Cause I'm working the morning shifts. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck did we see today? Bro, what this shit? Okay, this Muratalla. Let's do some. Jesus. Andy Cruz amateur style doesn't translate to pro level. Yeah, yes, I do agree with that. I do agree with that, sir. I do. Right. Because what are they conditioned to doing? So what do they do? Using distance, trying to fight. Right? But so this is the thing. Hold on. Can you hear me? Okay. Let me say it like this. If you have a good, see, that's what Robert Garcia does, trying to train you. He tries to train you on how to cut off the ring, how to pressure a fighter, right? Yeah, and Muay is a good fighter. Muay is a good fighter. He absorbed, and he's big too. Many things were shown, right? Shout out to Jesus. Right. Who's trying to be so cutsy? What do you mean by cutsy? Like, he's just trying to. So, from what I saw, is the aspect is, it's 2 things. Either Andy Cruz, as an amateur, has been using that amateur style. Cutesy, yeah, cutesy, yeah. It's not effective. That I'm gonna land. No, but you also have to give Muratalla the credit because he didn't tolerate that bullshit. He didn't get mesmerized by all of this type of style. It's like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna do my shit. Muratalla could have done a little bit more. I want to say like a 5% more, maybe, and really showing out, because there was times that he was just like, okay, I'm at your level. I think that he was at his level. So what are the levels, right? So you can be an amateur standout, or you can be a professional standout. So when there's a point where you need to choose whether you want to be an amateur or professional, right? Look at Devin Haney. Devin Haney chose to become a professional. At 16, he went to Mexico, started fighting grown men, right? Became a professional. So there's the same thing. There is no longer no legacy or no money in the amateurs or in the Olympics. If I'm not mistaken, they cut off the boxing. They cut off boxing. Yeah, they do. The Cubans do. So I would say, who are the best Cuban boxers, right? And you think about the amateurs. The Cubans admire their footwork way too much, in my opinion. The elusiveness, don't bring that shit to professional boxing. It's not good. It wouldn't be good. It's not good for you. Hold on. Let me sort my things out. Because I do want to show some shit. You guys can join the motherfucking panel if you want to show the motherfucking. Join the motherfucking panel. You can. Let me just sort this shit out real quick. My bad. I should have done this shit a long time ago. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's a difference between pro style and Olympic style. They should start teaching these Cubans how to be pros. They didn't show the Cubans how to be the pro style because they always knew that they were going to be going in the Olympics. Scores, touch, and touch. That's, I've been telling people all the fucking time, and they're just like, they don't want to listen. The style of just touching with not impacting and not being able to fight on the inside, grabbing, holding, doing all that shit, not good. It's a detriment to you. They create the habits, but it starts when they're young, right? It starts when they're young. When they're young, that's when you should be able to teach them. We will see. We will see. Hold on. Let me get this shit. Oh, they're popping. But yeah, they should be teaching them how to fucking fight better in the pros, not in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no money in the amateurs. Wait 1 second. My bad. Jesus, I'm gonna get this shit going on. But yeah. I don't like that amateur style. When you just tip, you just touch, you score. But when it's not effective, okay. Imagine when you're hitting somebody with a non-effective punch, and that motherfucker throws 3-4 punches. That's exactly what we saw today. The movie Kickboxer. Okay, hold on. Let me give me 1 second. My bad. I should have been set up for this shit better. Yeah. We got it. Here we go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Now I can read your comments on the big screen, right? You know Hernandez, Cubano, that's a pro style. And brings hurt, pain. Okay. Let's look him up. Let's look up his style. Let's see how he does it. But did you see this too? Did you see this? This is the thing. Another thing, right? Did you see this? Let me remove that. Oh, wait. It's crazy. Right? So now we have Keyshawn Davis celebrating this. Wait. Hold up. See, this is Keyshawn Davis. He's celebrating Andy Cruz losing. Bro, but you didn't beat him. Weren't you there in that same weight class? Weren't you there to fight him? What did you do? I don't like that. That's crazy. Look at this. Is this crazy? Keyshawn Davis is celebrating. Yeah, Cruz has pillow heads, but it's okay. But this is the thing. Keyshawn Davis should have beat this dude. He should have fought him. We won't see it. This was him. We won't see it. We won't see that fight. Why? Keyshawn's fighting at 147. He's no longer 135, right? This was at 135. All that talking, things like that. You can't. So look, I would be. So if I'm a fighter, right? I wouldn't want to have somebody else beat this dude. I would want to be the first dude to beat this guy. I would want to be the first guy to beat fucking Andy Cruz. You got Muratalla. Oh, sorry. Muratalla versus Mason. Make this shit happen. That's the thing. Yeah, if they're overhyped, make these fucking fights happen. But look, Keyshawn Davis is celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Look, Muratalla 147. No, Muratalla is just going to go to 130 or 140. Basically, he said he wants. Muratalla said he wants Teofimo versus Shakur Stevenson. Look. This is my only thing. Is Keyshawn Davis. So what did they say recently? They said that Keyshawn Davis, he purposely didn't make weight because he was trying to duck. Who did he duck? Oh, who was the last guy that he had a fight with? Right? Come on now. Don't put your egg baskets on this guy. Look. Keyshawn Davis is happy. The Andy Cruz lost, right? But he wasn't willing enough to fucking go in there and beat him. Fuck that shit. I would be disappointed in myself if I wasn't the guy that beat him. That's how I would feel. This just happened today. See that? So happy. Nah, I'd be like, hell no, I'm mad. I want to see Andy Cruz. I want to be the guy that beats him. I want to show these motherfuckers that I can beat this dude. Look, dude, this is another one. There's another video. Look. He's there. This is what happened today. Look at this shit. That's Keyshawn Davis. Look it up. I'm not even playing around. I'm not even joking. Do you celebrate this shit? I think this is fucking whack. I don't think that you should be doing that. Bro, you have to look at you have to respect the people that beat them. You didn't put no work into beating fucking what's called Andy Cruz. You sat and you didn't want to fight him. If I'm not mistaken. Then you want to go out there and celebrate. How easy is that? Then you want to move up to 147 pound. Right? And he's fighting Jermaine Ortiz. Bro. And what did Terence Crawford team, Bomac, and what's his name? They said, Keyshawn Davis, he purposely missed weight not to fight. I forgot what his name was. But yeah, here we go. You can't do that. I'm sorry. Moral for me. I mean, Keyshawn Davis can do whatever the fuck he wants, respectfully, right? But for me, it's like, okay, this dude beat you in amateurs. You can't celebrate somebody else's victory. You didn't beat him. In my opinion, you did not beat this guy. This is it, right? That's Keyshawn Davis. Trolling, celebrating somebody's defeat. What if you that wasn't you in the ring? Why don't you go in? Why didn't you go in there and fucking fight him in the pros? Since you can beat him, since you're a pro. What? Why? Why did you move up to 147? What's going on? This is Keyshawn Davis doing this shit. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, I can't see that. My bad. Cruz keeps mentioning Keyshawn. Okay. You're right. So, look. I'm going to show you this, right? My bad. I wasn't showing the screenshot that I wanted to show. Look. No, but because it kind of does make sense. So if you want to excite, Jesus, you want to excite, yeah, why don't you fight Keyshawn Davis? Keyshawn Davis is he a reputable name? That's what he was doing. This is what they were doing. This is what Keyshawn Davis was doing after the win. After somebody else's win. But you didn't beat him. Cruz keeps on mentioning, well, yeah, because it would be exciting. That's the thing. That's what you would do to make exciting fights, right? So okay, so I don't think you guys saw the interaction, but this was it. See, he celebrated that. Okay, so Sam, let me ask you this question. So Keyshawn Davis shouldn't fight Andy Cruz. So that's the thing. Muratalla beat him. Doesn't mean you beat him. Styles make fights. Doesn't mean that Keyshawn can beat him. Maybe he can. But you have to prove it. You can't say, oh, well, this guy beat him. Therefore, I beat him. Therefore, I could beat him. No, you have to show it in the fucking ring. I'm saying, so you're going to give Keyshawn Davis credit for something that he didn't do. Muratalla beat him. Not Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis, did Keyshawn Davis duck him? I just want to know. Was there an opportunity? I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions because, you guys have the answers. So what happened? What did we see? Are we giving these dudes too much credit because it's something they didn't do? We shall see. Yeah, but that's the thing, because he wants to fight him again. Okay, so if you beat if Andy Cruz beat Keyshawn Davis, right, in the amateurs, now he's a pro. Now he wants to test the what's it called, the skill set at a pro level. It doesn't mean that he can't do it again. Prove that theory. How do you do it? That's all. Okay. That was the only thing. Because, he is trolling Andy Cruz. That's the only reason why I said this shit. Because usually I don't care. I don't care about this. A little back and forth. But, right. You only do this shit, but at the same time, you had the opportunity and you could have fought him. You could have fought Andy Cruz. You could have been the guy. You could have fucking how would I say, just because that Andy Cruz kept calling you your daddy. He kept saying you were your daddy. This is crazy. If somebody keeps on saying, "Oh, well, if you beat me in the amateurs, you beat me once, I'm gonna fight you again." I have to step my skills up. right? And you say, and this is what he was saying. After this, you didn't beat him. This is when all I'm saying is, after this, Keyshawn says that Andy Cruz, this wasn't at the pro levels. You should have done that. You should have beat him at the pros in this shit. You should have immediately, when the time was right, you should have went after him. Should have stayed at 135 and beat that dude. That's my opinion. I'm just saying. All I'm saying, okay. Like, cool, Keyshawn. This is the thing. You celebrating Muratalla's victory and saying that Andy Cruz is not at the same level when you're at the pros. I agree. You should have done that. You should have proved that shit. That's all. That's it. That's all. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, my bad. Let me drop the links for all of y'all motherfuckers. If you guys want to join the panel, if not, we'll do what we do. Yeah. It's crazy. It was a good fight. Muratalla definitely, in my opinion, he showed he can be in there with a masterclass fighter. Because Andy Cruz should be a masterclass type fighter, multi-dimensional type fighter. So it was a good fight. It was a great fight. I liked it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how did you guys have it? I don't think it was that close. I think that Muratalla beat him at least 9-3, 9-3, 8-4 at most. That was it. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. I don't know what your opinion is. But yeah, it was a good fight. It was definitely Muratalla's moment to stand out. Cause like, yeah, you can be an amateur standout, but it doesn't mean that you're all of that. Bro, the pros are the pros for a reason. So yeah, I liked it. It was very, 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 very good. The rest of the card wasn't too good. I didn't like it. Shit was fucking crazy. Shout out to Tech in the motherfucking building. Tech. Crazy shit. Yeah, we have a few good fights that we're gonna be looking forward to. Definitely the next weekend. We're gonna have what's it called? Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. Do you guys think that it will be the same? It's gonna be different? I don't know. We'll see. That's what you have to do. You have to be a little bit crazy. You have to use side-to-side movement. You have to pressure. Know when to step back. Use your defense. Push forward. Things like that. So yeah, can Teofimo beat a guy like Shakur Stevenson? Highly touted amateur Olympian fighter. Isn't it the same? Are we not seeing the same type of fight? A good amateur, highly touted fighter. I think Shakur is way more accomplished than Andy Cruz is. I'm saying. I think some people, especially the amateurs, they feel like they run shit. Bro, you gotta do it in the pros. The pros are way different. It's not the amateurs anymore. You can't fucking pity pat your way into fucking fights. Sorry. Don't tell that to Devin. Devin, don't listen. Sorry, my bad. Devin. Right? And the pros need to fucking step in there and beat their ass. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. Gotta go crazy. You gotta out retard the retards. Don't know what else to say. It's your job. Gotta do that. I'll retard them. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? You see how Mike Tyson works? So if you think about what Mike Tyson's era was, he was watching all the great fighters from the 80s. They weren't just tacticians. They weren't just pressure fighters. They could do it all. They were full-rounded fighters. Like now, you can get away with a whole bunch of different fucking shit. But before, in the 80s, you had to deal with a whole bunch of different styles, well-rounded fighters. So he learned how to fucking beat these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Using the high guard, using that side-to-side movement, like the Tyson style, that shift, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Use the angle. If you see Mike Tyson's fucking head movement, when he would move side to side, side, and then fucking use his feet, you know what I'm saying, to get in closer to beat somebody and then fucking strike full force. Not that pussy shit. Not that pussy fucking fighting that we see today. So there was a fight earlier. It was what was his name? They just kept on fucking hugging and clinching and hugging and clinching. It was right. Was it right before the main event for tonight? I forgot what his name. Fuck. Somebody in the chat fucking saw that. That shit was trash. It was trash. You don't want to see that shit no more. Unless you want to see that shit. It is crazy. So, I also saw a video with the big-eyed fuck. What the fuck is his name? Shobizodo. Okay. So he was trying to explain the difference between Zuffa and boxing. Bro, there shouldn't be no difference in Zuffa boxing. Like there's a new class. Like there's a new way to skin a cat. Boxing has skinned every single cat, every single scenario. What the fuck are you gonna be doing different? Like what? So unless you're going to say, well, we need you to fight more, that should be natural. We need all these boxers to fight more. So don't clinch, don't hold, don't run. So if that was Showbiz, because Showbiz said, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys are fanboys of Showbiz, but he said, we made up a rule of the no running rule. Bro, that shit's been around for a long ass time. The rule shouldn't be a rule. It should be just norm. It shouldn't be like, okay, you don't run, you don't clinch, you fight. You put hands to face. That's it. In a skillful way. So like if you clinch, there's certain things that you can do not to clinch, not to hold. You know what I'm saying? You need to have some fucking inside fucking fighting. You're not making new things up. This shit's been around for a long ass time. He should know that. You shouldn't have to fucking run. What do? You pivot, you turn. Right? Is that what you do? You step back, you use side to side movement. You don't have to fucking run and gallop out the way. It's fucking retarded. Like we're coming up with new rules, but the referees need to learn and redo the shit. They need to revamp and give them a whole entire. They need to fire all the fucking referees that just don't understand. So I was saying this today. The referee should be there for the fans, at the same time for the safety of the fighters. So the referee needs to be there to make sure that these fights are exciting, that the fighters are fucking fighting, but at the same time protecting them and being safe. Yes, the referee should be there to make sure that the fighters are safe and they're not getting fucking concussed, knocked out, etc. Right? But at the same time, they should also be there to ensure the entertainment of the fucking fight. They should be there to make sure that these fucking fighters are not clinching, holding, grabbing, hitting behind the head, or doing any of the fucking illegal shit. Simple shit. Do that. They don't have to do anything more than that. That's what they used to do. Look up Judge Mill Lanes. He used to warn people. He's like, let's fight. Get your fucking dumbass in here and fight. I don't want to see no other stupid fucking shit. No pussy shit. I said, wow. This is all accepted now. The clinching, the holding, the running, the hitting behind the head, putting the head down. I feel like if I'm coming into a different universe that I've never seen before, that I heard this shit before, but now it's like acceptable. All of this shit is tolerated. Shoving the head down, holding, clinching, shoving. You know what I'm saying? Everything except for fucking throwing punches to people's face. Learning how to fucking fight on the inside. Using combinations. Using the uppercut. Using the left hook to the body. Doing every single fucking thing. They're not doing none of that shit. I saw that in what the fuck fight was it? Fuck, it was like the second fight before the Muratalla with Andy Cruz. I'm just sitting there like, bro, you're not gonna go anywhere. That style is not exciting. It won't get you. If you're trying to be a professional fighter, it won't get you there. It's nuts. And then they complain. These fighters complain. They were like, oh, well, nobody wants to give me a chance. They don't want to fucking give me a contract. No, you have to fight to please the fans. The fans and the networks, they will see your heart, your determination, and bring you back. Look at what's his name? Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz is not that gifted. He's not that talented. But you know what he is? He's exciting. He gives you a good fucking fight. So when you do that, that's what they want. They want exciting fighters. They want the maybe he can do this. Maybe he could knock him out. But guaranteed. So I don't think that we've seen a boring fight from Pitbull Cruz. Who else is out there that's like that? Name the names of the fighters that you think. Even Tank Davis. Tank Davis is not in a boring fight. You have to look at that shit. I had this argument with Get the Smoke. GTS, Get the Smoke, right? I don't know if Get the Smoke is still alive. If he is, God bless you. If you're not, rest in peace, sir. But this is the thing. You need to look at who is exciting. No matter what. That's the main thing. Because it is entertaining. It's not an entertainment sports. Because I think his logic, I remember saying this. I think it is an entertaining sport. It entertains people. And then he said, well, in the law or something, he quoted some like law, and he said that how boxing is not a sports entertainment because like this is the definition, right? Wrestling like WWE is sports entertainment. Boxing is not sport entertaining per se, but it's a sport that entertains people. That was my only logic. Because, you know, when you argue with fucking Skid Smoke, crazy. But you can't have any sports without entertainment. Football, basketball, baseball, anything. It needs to be entertaining. Can't be boring. Honestly, it needs to captivate you. It needs to be exciting. Why do you have basketball? Basketball, they have dunks. Imagine if there was no dunks. It was just like fucking 3-pointers. That shit wouldn't be entertaining. It'd be boring, right? And if you don't have knockouts in fucking in boxing, it's gonna be boring. If you only have fucking clinching in boxing, that shit is boring. You don't want to see 12 rounds of fucking just people hugging and wrestling. It's fucking nuts. Like, if you like that shit, cool. Make another sport. So is that, did we see Zuffa, what he had with his new term of boxing? Is that the new thing? Zuffa. Right? Did he change his shit? Did he change anything? I didn't watch it. I was busy, my bad. It's not that I didn't want to watch it. But was it? Did anybody watch that shit? Zuffa. What was the Zuffa reviews? What did he do? Did he change anything that we didn't see before? If I'm not mistaken, I think they were like 10 rounders. I tried to catch the last fight that was on. What's that? That's it. I did see some highlights. For some of the fights. Oh, I didn't watch them, but I saw there was some highlights for them. But yeah, that's one of the only things. What's going to change? So yeah, Golden Boy with Virgil Ortiz. Sorry, my bad, Virgil. Let me put that in the chat. Virgil Ortiz. So I think what's going on with Golden Boy and Virgil Ortiz? We will see. We did see Boosie Ennis talking to Robert Garcia. They want, between the coaches, they do want to see their fighters fight each other. They're not afraid of each other. They like that shit. They like competition. It's good. I'm saying they want to see. We will see. Yeah, this fight was good. I liked it. So maybe people are not hyping up Muratalla. I don't know. What I would do after a fight, I will run and go through everybody's channels and see what everybody says. But yeah, we had Jesus M in here. He says Keishan will KO Cruz. No. My bro Technique says Muratalla versus Mason. Abdullah Mason. I got Muratalla. Yeah, we will see. Yeah. I want to see these fights. I want to see these young dudes get their shit together and make it. Challenge yourself to be great. Cause like, even like, look. I usually criticize fighters, especially because like, if you think Muratalla is kind of as far as like these really good fighters, these standouts, he's kind of old. He's what, 29 now. This was a great win. He is a champion. Now he has to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I'm contradicting what I'm saying, I think, right? Because I think that becoming a champion is good enough, but to the standards of nowadays, is that you should be a multi-weight division champion, a unified champion, and then you should be undisputed, right? So that's what you need to do. So Can Muratalla, all he needs to do is unify, undisputed, and then be a multi-weight champion. That's the standard of today's recognizing anybody, because the term champion has been tarnished, and most people can become champions. So now you need to be like, they're not satisfied. You just won one belt, world championship, right? No, you need to go and unify in your division or become undisputed. Then you need to be a multi-weight champion. Then you need to be undisputed, etc. So then now you have to be a 4-weight division champion. So shit. Just be happy I became, you know what I'm saying, a champion in general. You're one of few billions of people on the earth that have ever become a champion. I think you should be happy. But then, like, you shouldn't allow. I'm gonna give you this belt. What you should be saying is like, nah, I want to fight for that belt. I want to fight the best number one contender. So that's where all the politics come into play. The politics, and if you have a good manager, if you have a good promoter, if you have a good promotional company, then get that belt. It would get pitched for you to get that belt without fighting nobody, right? Even if you could, you should allow. Well, you should be like, well, I would be the number one, number two, three in line if they're available. If they're not fighting anybody else, I will fight him for the belt. Then I will. How would I say? Cause look at David Benavidez. Look at David Benavidez. He got that email belt at 175. He defended against what the fuck is his name? Whoever, right? Then he didn't defend the belt again. It wasn't that the first time that he actually fought and defended that belt. He fought what the fuck is his name? The black dude from the UK. What's his name? I'm not good with names. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know. Right. So that's all you're doing. You're not actually beating anybody for these belts. So yeah, if you get an email belt, and then you should, instead of fighting just to defend it, or just to say that you earned it, you should be trying to be fighting another champion for it. Bivol Beterbiev at least. Give that man a shot. Beterbiev was trying to give Benavidez a shot. Allah. Benavides, it was versus Anthony Yard. That's who it was, right? That's how you did it. So the only thing is, so he got that email bell. That's what they call it. I didn't make the words up. Shouts to Virtual. She's virtual. Okay. Then what you need to do is defend it. She did defend it versus Anthony Yard. So therefore, he's a champion. WBC. Was he the right person to fight against? To defend it against? I think he should have fought. In my opinion, he should have fought Beterbiev. Right? That's crazy. We will see. There's a lot of fucking crazy shit. I don't know. The sport of boxing is fucking crazy. So who do we look forward to? Next week we have Teofimo versus Shakur Stevenson. What do you guys have? What do y'all got? Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. We shall see. Fuck. Bro, that's good. So right now it's 7 degrees. It is not 7 below, 7 degrees. Good. Thankfully. Yeah. Okay. So we did see some crazy shit tonight. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to start a new one. I just wanted to recap and give a recap on this boxing match today. She was dope. Let's do some VR. We don't know. I don't know who will do it next. Yeah, as soon as I said that, it dropped 2 degrees. It's crazy. Yeah. 45,000 likes. 60,000 viewers in the chat. That's amazing. I appreciate y'all. Amazing.